Hey guys, what's up? Seth here from RecklessProdsGaming, and welcome to my review, an honest review of Rainbow Six Siege. This game came out about a week ago, maybe, probably less than that. I've had the game for since release. It came out on December 1st, and today it's the 9th, so 8 days, give or take. Yeah, about a week. Anyway, I've had the game since release, and I've been playing the living fuck out of it. I'm a level 20 right now, and that translates into, with a pretty good win ratio, that translates into about 10 to 15 hours worth of gameplay. So I have quite a bit of experience with the game so far, and let me give you guys some first impressions on it. As soon as you get into the game, it's super easy to pick up. There is a little bit of a learning curve as far as learning the maps, learning the destructibility, and what the different operators are good at. But after you pick up on those basics, really it's just another first-person shooter. If you know how to use first-person shooter mechanics, then you're going to feel right at home here on Rainbow Six Siege. Now, the difference between this shooter and other shooters like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Battlefront, whatever the fuck you guys play, this game is quite a bit different. It is so much slower paced, and you guys are going to see exactly what I'm talking about in this very video. You'll see how slow moving the game is, and this is just one game of Rainbow Six Siege, the multiplayer in the casual setting. It's very slow, very methodical. You have to be very tactical with what you do and how you do it, and overall, it's just a much slower paced shooter. Now, if you enjoy that kind of thing, if you're into that tactical shooter, then this is a game for you. If you have to have that super fast-paced action, stick with Call of Duty, stick with Battlefield. Don't play this and then complain that, oh my goodness, it doesn't play fast enough. I could fucking play Call of Duty. Don't fucking do that. Don't fucking be that guy, okay? So instead of that, just enjoy the relaxed, more laid-back gameplay that just a lot more methodical with how you play. You can't just run in the room and kill everybody. Sometimes you can do that, but for the most part, it doesn't end well. So generally, all the matches are 5-on-5, objective-based, either securing a biological fucking container that's like biohazard material or whatever. There's securing that, which is one game mode. There's another where you have to go and defuse a bomb at one of two locations, similar to search and destroy. And then there's your last there's the last version of the game, basically, the last multiplayer mode, I guess you can call it. They're all in the same mode, but they come up in different ways of playing in the playlist, if that makes sense. The last one is a hostage situation where you have to find the hostage. Without the hostage getting hurt, you have to get him outside, and you have to secure the hostage or eliminate all the enemies. And it's a pretty fun mode. I don't really like the hostage situations, honestly, mainly because you can't really use any of your tactical options. You can't use Fuse, the operator Fuse. He has a option to shoot grenades in through the windows, and that's a really effective option at taking out enemies. And you can't use that because if you fucking kill the hostage, you fucking lose. So there's that aspect I don't really like. Also, whenever you use breach charges and stuff like that, which are exceptionally useful, breach charges in this game play a major role. And if you use those and you accidentally kill the hostage, or it goes off a little bit too close to the hostage, well, you fucking lose, and that just fucking gave the point for the match to the other team, and they didn't even fucking do anything. So that is really fucking shitty, but that's just how the game goes sometimes. So talking about the gameplay aspects, the game plays really fucking well. This is a ton of fun to play. I absolutely love this game to death. Like I said, I've already dumped in probably about 15 hours into the game, and I'm not bored with it yet. I can still jump into a match and have a ton of fun, which is something that you can't say for some of the first-person shooters that are on the market today. This game is something that I think could end up being a very big competitive shooter. PC and console alike, this game could be big. This game could be the next Counter-Strike. But it's suffering from absolutely fucking major issues that have yet to be addressed by Ubisoft. I can't tell you how many fucking times I get into a good match where have the lead. It's a good game, whether we're tied 2 for 2 or we have the lead 2-0, and we're right there on that final match when it counts the most, that you have a good connection and that you're able to kill your enemies and make the game go well, make it go as it's fucking designed to. And I fucking get kicked out to the main fucking menu. And it's fucking infuriating as fucking shit because I fucking paid $60 fucking dollars for this fucking game. And then I paid another $30 for the season fucking pass. And I can't fucking play it. What the fuck? That's not okay, Ubisoft. That's not fucking okay. So, just like yesterday, we got into a squad, is what they call the party system in this game. Me and my squad. It was me and 4 other friends. We had a full squad. We were ready to go. And it took us, I shit you not, over an hour to get into a fucking match. Because every time that we would press on the matchmaking button, it would kick us into different fucking lobbies instead of keeping us in the same fucking squad. Why? Why is this an issue in 2015? Why are new games getting released in this fucking condition? Like I said, guys, the gameplay in this game is fun, it's addictive, all around, it's just a great game whenever it comes to gameplay. However, when it comes to how the actual state of the game, the netcode issues, the bugs, the matchmaking problems, all this other bullshit that has to be good in a game for you to be able to fucking play it, it's not fucking there. It's not fucking there. If you get into a game and you are able to play this game for however long you want to play, I've had stints where I can sit here and play for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours without having one single disconnect issue. If you get into one of those kind of like when the game decides it wants to be nice to you moods or whatever the fuck its problem is, if you get into one of those kind of games, stay the fuck in it. Don't fucking leave, because you'll never fucking get back into another one. Because this game, they just don't fucking care. The game was in beta for how long again? 2 months? 3 months? Who fucking knows? It was in beta for fucking forever, and these issues that were pointed out to the developers from the beta, they could see these fucking issues. They had a beta. You could see the issues with the netcode, with the matchmaking system, and you still release the game like this. At a $60 price point. AAA title price point. You release this game. Now, guys, I'm being pretty hard on it here at this point, but don't let that discourage you. Behind all of the bugs, behind all the netcode issues, and the matchmaking system that is completely fucked, and all these other things that are going wrong in this game, there is still a very solid first-person shooter, a tactical first-person shooter here. And don't for any means, don't take what I'm saying and just assume that this is a bad game. It's not a bad game. It just got released in a very shitty state. It's the same shit that we saw with Battlefield 4, guys. This is the exact same thing that happened with Battlefield 4. If you guys remember right, the release of Battlefield 4 was buggy as hell. If you were able to actually kill somebody and go on a decent, little kill streak by yourself, then congratulations, bravo to you, good sir. Good fucking job, mate. But whenever it came to the netcode and just being able to people seeing you well before you fucking saw them, and the fucking kill cams that would show fucking trees killing you and bullshit like that, this game suffers from that same problem. Now, why the game was released like this, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever be able to know exactly what the developers are thinking whenever they release games that come out like this. But when it comes down to it, the overall mechanic with inside the game and the gameplay itself is solid, it's fun, and I'm excited to see what else they have to offer. Now that I've had plenty of time to complain and bitch and moan and gripe about the matchmaking issues, god damn it, Ubisoft, fucking fix this shit, let's talk about some of the other aspects of the games. How about the gunplay and the maps and the stuff like that? The real meat of the game. all of the maps feel relatively balanced. That no particular map feels like it's better than others. In my opinion, the best map out of all of them is by far Plane. That's the map that you guys are seeing right now. It reminds me a lot of I'm trying to remember which map it was from Modern Warfare 2, but it reminds me a lot of that map. And overall, this map feels great. It plays great, and I'm just really impressed with how good all of the maps play, honestly. All of the operators play very well as well. There's no particular operator feels like it's overpowered, and no operator really feels underpowered. All of them, all of the weapons, there's some good diversity here. I wish that you didn't have to pick between just one or two weapons for each operator. I wish that all of the weapons were, usable across all of the operators. That would be a lot more fun, in my opinion, to be able to customize, Thermite or Doc to have a sniper rifle instead of me having to play as Glass. But I suppose that's part of the balancing that they did for the operators, so that way, whenever you want to be a sniper, there can only be one sniper, which is very nice to see. So you don't have an entire team of quick scopers or something like that rushing into the match. There's only one person that can have, a grenade launcher or whatever on the team, which is very nice. And that balances it out very well, in my opinion. So like I said, none of the operators really feel underpowered, but at times, it'd be nice if we could use more guns. Also, the operators, it doesn't feel like there's way too many of them, and it doesn't feel like I'm using all of the operators that I have unlocked. You find out which operators you're good with and which operators kind of suit your playstyle, and then after that, you really don't use any other operators unless you force yourself to use other operators. For example, I have 6 attackers unlocked and 5 defenders unlocked. And as far as the defenders go, I generally play as Doc. Almost 9 out of 10 times I will play as Doc. And then as the attackers, I almost always play as Glaz or Thermite. And the rest of the operators that I have, although situationally they do come in handy every now and again, I will switch over to a Riot Shield class like Blitz or Fuse and use him to kind of take care of things. But when it comes down to it, the situational switching between operators is it's kind of a give or take. You kind of pick your operator that you're good with, and then everybody kind of plays as that operator all the time. And then whenever you get into a match with somebody else that, their playstyle, they're like, you know what, I like Doc, so I'm going to play as Doc, and I get stuck playing with something like Castle. And I don't really like Castle. He has a great concept. He has a fantastic fucking concept. But when it comes down to how his guns are, I don't care for his guns. That's just my opinion on it. But overall, guys, this is a solid game when you can actually play it. I'm really, really hoping that Ubisoft gets their shit together when it comes to patching this game and getting it fixed. Because, guys, there's a lot of potential here. If you guys are fans of any first-person shooter, especially if you guys are looking for a competitive tactical shooter on console, which is kind of lacking right now, there's really nothing on the next gen that's tactical. There's something big here, and this game could really turn into something big. I think the community for this game is going to grow and continue to grow and continue to flourish later and later into its life cycle. We already have, there's already the season pass, which gives you the week early access to the new operators and stuff like that, new maps, I'm sure. They need to work on getting us some more maps. That would be nice. It feels like you play the same map a little bit too often. Sometimes you'll feel that in other first-person shooters. It's really prominent here. You kind of feel like you're always playing the same map. And although the games never play exactly the same, the games always change depending on, how the game flows and who's playing and what operators you have and shit like that. Obviously, the game always is changing. The map always feels different, but you're always playing the same map regardless. At least it feels that way to me. I could be wrong. But, yeah, guys, that's really about all I have for this review. If you guys are into that tactical first-person shooter aspect, pick this game up. If not, then you guys can wait and see how it looks here in the coming months whenever some patches get rolled out. Overall, guys, this game is a ton of fun. Definitely worth my purchase. I'm going to be dumping a ton more hours into this, and you guys will be seeing videos of this game on my channel. But yeah, that's about it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you make a decision on whether or not you wanted to buy this game or not. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.